I'm gonna whoop Tank's ass. And I'm gonna make it look very easy, I promise you that. That's facts. There's absolutely no way Tank will beat me. No way. Absolutely no chance. He's gonna be shooting for the stars and missing every time. Coming up short. You're gonna get beat up. That's it. They're gonna have to stop the fight. That's all it is. Either stop the fight or I'll make them stop the fight. But will Tank actually fight though? That's the thing. Will he actually go through with it? Will Leonard Alabi and Mayweather let them do it? No.
We unpack. We unpack. We unpack. Coming to you live, Boxingego unpack. Yeah. We unpack. We unpack. We unpack. Coming to you live. Mistake. Oscar De La Hoya says Ryan made a mistake not taking a tune-up before the Gervonta Davis fight. The truth always comes out. Roll the clip.
Did he give you a reason for why he didn't? What was his personal reason for why he didn't want the warm-up fight?
His personal reason was that he was fed up with not giving the fight fans the fights that they want to see. He mentioned enough with these tune-ups. I don't want to. I just want to go directly into the Gervonta Davis fight. I want my fans to understand that I'm serious here. I just want that fight. Enough is enough, he basically said. And so I think it was a mistake, but I guess we'll see Saturday night.
What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego in the back with some more boxing. You guys heard Oscar De La Hoya. He was interviewed by Paulie Malignaggi. And Paulie was, he being a boxer, he was questioning, why was Ryan Garcia so adamant about not taking a tune-up? Oscar De La Hoya replied, as you guys heard, that Ryan was so hasty to make the Gervonta Tank Davis fight that he just couldn't hold it off any longer. He was just so ready to give the fans the Tank Davis fights, no tune-ups, and it sounds good. Listen, my thoughts on paper, it sounds good. I don't believe it. I think there were more things at play. Don't really know what those things are. But nonetheless, even if it is true, and that's the only reason why Ryan Garcia didn't want to take a tune-up, then just like De La Hoya is saying, and that's something we'll get to in the end of this video or by the end of this video, Oscar De La Hoya said, in my opinion, I think it was a mistake. So I agree with that. I do believe I agree with Oscar De La Hoya that is a mistake because, first of all, I don't believe when somebody comes across as like this superhero of sorts. And what I mean is it just sounds contrived. When De La Hoya, the way he's presenting it, Ryan's rationale or reasoning was he was just the people's champ and he was all about the fans and he didn't want to waste the fans' time and this, that, and the other. To me, it sounds a bit too noble, and I truly think there was more at play to his decision in not actually deciding to fight beforehand. Because Ryan Garcia literally, and I have the tweets, I see, this is the great thing about what I do and what I brought to the game. I brought accountability. I work my butt off, and there's a paper trail and breadcrumbs. I leave the breadcrumbs. You can go look at the old videos. Ryan was saying Gervonta's fighting in January and I got to fight. I'm taking a tune-up in January. Then I did a video and reported that Ryan Garcia was supposed to fight Mercito Hesta, and that was pretty much a done deal. And then as we got closer to Tank's fight in January, it came out that Ryan has chose to forego and bypass the Hesta fight or a tune-up fight and instead go straight into the Tank fight. Another reason why this whole quote-unquote superhero, I'm so noble, did it for the fans and the fans' pleasure and all that. Another reason why that sounds like poppycock and doesn't make sense to me is because regardless of what Ryan decided to do, which was to not take a tune-up, Ryan knew that Gervonta Davis and his side, GTD Promotions and Al Heyman and PBC, regardless of anything else, he was staying sharp and taking the fight, selling out in DC, doing great numbers again against Hector Luis Garcia. So why would you forego your opportunity to stay sharp and stay in the gym when you know your opponent, regardless of if you do or don't, your opponent is taking a tune-up? Or I didn't even consider Tank's fight a tune-up. That was a real fight because Hector Luis Garcia is an Olympia, but nonetheless, a stay busy in-betweener. So regardless of what Ryan decided, Tank was already fighting, so you couldn't fight him any sooner, so you might as well take a tune-up. So to me, it just sounds like more pre-built excuses should Ryan Garcia lose. It's bad when your own promoter is saying that you made a mistake. And Golden Boy, I doubt that Golden Boy truly wanted this. Ryan Garcia, he's the fighter. I'll give him credit. Okay, let's say he truly wanted this, but I don't think Golden Boy. Oscar De La Hoya can say whatever, but there's videos of him where he's asked about Tank and Ryan, and he's like, no, Tank's a beast. Then all of a sudden he changed it, and now he's trying to act like he has the ultimate poise and confidence in Ryan Garcia winning. But then, you know, the truth slips out through the cracks. The most dangerous thing's a camera and a microphone. He's telling you that it was a mistake for Ryan to not take a tune-up, which I do agree with, because now Ryan Garcia has not fought since like July 2022. So he's fighting Tank this Saturday, April 22nd. So at the end of the day, it's close to a year he's been out the ring, and Javier Fortuna didn't really provide much of a contest. So to stay sharp and like to get your timing down, it's better the more frequent that you're fighting. Terrence Crawford, he got a fight in December. Errol Spence is going to have to be sharp because he hasn't fought since the Ugas fight in April of last year. So by the time he fights Crawford or Thurman or whoever he decides to fight, he will also have been out the ring over a year. And, you know, activity matters. Ask any fighter. Just because that's why some fighters who are like lower level, they're mad because they want to fight all the time, because that's how you stay sharp and get your ring rust out. You get your timing down, and it just helps. I mean, just imagine speaking a second language. Let's say you're bilingual, you speak English primarily, but you speak Spanish, but then you don't use it for a year. You don't use it for two years. You're not going to be as efficient or proficient as somebody that's speaking Spanish every single day that live in Texas, you know, and per their job, they're speaking Spanish and English every day. You're going to be sharper. So nonetheless, there are no excuses. I don't want to hear about weight excuses, weight drain, rehydration clauses. Ryan chose what he chose. De La Hoya tried to explain why he chose that, and that's the path he chose. So if he wins, you got to live with those results. But also, if you lose, you got to live with those results. You could have easily taken the tune-up. Your own promoter says it was a mistake not to. Tank was already taking one. So if you chose not to, then that's on you. Drop your thoughts in the comment section. Gang, and I'm out. Introducing Super Thanks. Right here on the official Boxingego YouTube. Super Thanks allows you, the viewers, to show a little bit of extra gratitude, which enables me as a full-time content creator to push out the content you need in the world of boxing. Underneath all the videos, you will see a heart with the $sign in it. You can enter any amount that you find suitable as a Super Thanks. A brand new, interactive, and colorful way to get your comments highlighted and noticed by not only myself, but other people on the YouTube platform. Super Thanks, a unique and cool way to show and applaud us full-time content creators. Hopefully you guys enjoy the content. Super Thanks. The future is now. The Hibernation 5s by Kenichi Bear. Hybrid gaming and lifestyle headphones. Out of the box, you can connect to any console or PC. Bluetooth ready, with a low latency USB adapter, color RGB, and extreme bass mode. The Hibernation 5s adjust to you. Whether you need a gaming, travel, gym, or lifestyle headphones, the Hibernations got you covered. The new Hibernation 5s, link in the description. Customize the way you hear the world. Welcome to the nation. Are you tired of your YouTube videos not getting any views? Well, consider TubeBuddy. I've used TubeBuddy for years to scale up my YouTube channel. Now we're sitting over 200,000 subscribers. TubeBuddy is a browser extension that offers a ton of built-in productivity and time-saving services to take your channel to the next level. Use my link in the description to get started with TubeBuddy and level up your channel faster. We working.